Hello everyone, I am Josh and welcome to part 2 of this Sims 3 house building video. So today I am furnishing the house called Mango Heights, and if you watched part 1, which I greatly encourage you to do if you haven't, you'll know that I've built this lovely house here in Sunset Valley. It's a beach house straight across from the ocean, and it has 5 bedrooms and 5 full bathrooms, so it's a pretty big house. And right here, I'm starting out by adding a spiral staircase instead of a ladder, which is very convenient, because, who wants to climb up a ladder to your bedroom? So I decided a spiral staircase would be better. It actually has stairs. And I was able to adjust the bathroom there so it's actually a normal size. Very good indeed. So here you can see just a little bit of floor plan adjustments, but 99% of this episode is all furnishing. All of the landscaping is already done. The long building episode is also done, so that's all under your belts if you've watched part 1. And now we're on to part 2 here, so you're going to witness the magical process of furnishing. I don't know. Anyway, so so we have a very nice house here. It's called Mango Heights because I'm going on with a theme of fruit named houses, and it's yellow on the outside as well, which you'd expect probably. And you can see here, putting in some lighting on this upstairs hallway, which is very narrow, but that's okay. And, gotta get some lights in there. I also put in some sconces as well. And you'll also notice that there's an interesting wallpaper pattern, which is kind of like yellow and brownish, and it's very interesting. I thought, it kind of brought a nice pattern into the house, it wasn't too boring or anything. Right here is going to be the laundry room, and I say room, but really it's not a room, it's more of just the laundry area. And no, those washing machines, or that washing machine and that dryer, are not usable because of the archway they're behind, but they look kind of cool. And the idea is that there's this curtain in front of them that you could close, so like no one will see your washer and dryer, but it's kind of like there, which I thought was kind of interesting. And it's it's kind of like in the mudroom area. There's a shelving unit there. There's also a bathroom right next to it, and a side door, which I thought was kind of nice. This is the dining, well, that was the dining room, obviously, which I will get back to later. And this is the little office area, which is in the very front of the house. And, each room kind of has its own distinct color scheme, which you'll see, which I quite like. And so the living room is going to be kind of like a neutral yellow and blue. The dining room is more like a dark blue. The office is like purple, you'll see as it comes along. It all looks very good in the end. Right here, we have a nice television there over the fireplace and getting in some curtains, which I don't think I've ever used those curtains before, so, making use of some different items for this house. There's also this nice soft bluish gray on the couches here, and I also put in a nice coffee table. There's also a little desk, which is more like a writer's desk, I would say, than a computer desk. I mean, of course you can put a computer on it, but it's already a computer in the office, so I imagine that's kind of just a decorative desk there. And there's also an art easel in the mudroom, so if your Sims want to do painting, I guess that's a place they can do it. And here you can see I'm putting in some sconces now. I went for these interesting ones, which they're kind of cool. I think they're from the store, maybe. I don't know for sure, though. But they look nice. And here you can see I'm putting in a coffee table. All the general things you'd find in a living room. I went for a very soft color scheme, though. That was the idea, anyway. So, it kind of just looks very elegant. And I also love that rug, which has a very interesting geometric pattern on it. Kind of like these circles and stuff, I guess, And also putting in some plants. I put a lot of plants in this house, but I tried not to overdo it because I kind of overdo plants sometimes. But I thought it looks pretty nice. It kind of suits the look of the house, so that was the idea anyway. And you can see here putting in a little chair for the little writing desk, which I put some paper and pencils on because I imagine that's what it's for. And some details here, a mirror and various other things. I guess some more plants, of course. Actually, maybe I did overdo the plants a bit. I don't know. Anyway, also putting in a nice reading lamp and some more lamps and some flowers and some other details here, just to kind of make it look like it's lived in, and it's not like a show house or something, a model house or something. It's actually someone lives here. That's the idea for its appearance anyway. And a few more details around the house, around the living room, I guess. A fishbowl and a little rug there, just because, why not? And I also put a little mat by the front door as well. So not a very large entrance to the house, but it gets the job done. And also a nice little painting there, or a picture, I guess. A portrait is the right word, I would assume. Here I'm putting in the shelving unit next to the laundry area, so it's just a pretty simple shelving unit, I guess. It's kind of nice. It sits in the wall there. It's kind of like a nice little nook. I quite like it. I think it's a nice little laundry area. It's weird, but again, there wasn't enough room for a separate laundry room, so I decided why not just do this, and it works pretty well. You know, you have your washer dryer that you can kind of close off with the curtain, and then you have just like some supplies on these shelves here for, you know, like your detergent and your other stuff. I don't know. I guess basically detergent is what you'd have there, soap, various things. And yeah, it's a nice little mudroom there. And you can see putting in some more curtains in the dining room here, which has a very dark blue and gray color scheme, which is a kind of nice contrast to the golden and yellow colors of the living room. So you can see here putting in some curtains, also the nice colors here on these dining chairs. You have these nice leather chairs at the head of the table, and then some more normal chairs around the rest of it, which I thought was nice. They all kind of have a different color and pattern, so I thought it looked kind of interesting. It added a bit of character, I guess. And you can see here a nice potted plant and a painting over the fireplace. And I also put in some more plants, of course. I mean, how can I resist? A nice giant plant there. And, oh, what am I doing here? Ah, the bathroom, yes, because who can be bothered to finish the dining room when there's a bathroom to be done? So, we're moving on to the bathroom, because why not? And it's a full bathroom here. It didn't need to be, but it is a full bathroom. So this house does have 5 full bathrooms in it. There's 1 on this level, there's 3 on the 2nd floor, and then 1 more on the 3rd floor, sorry. So, there are 5 bathrooms, and there's 5 bedrooms, so each person technically has their own full bathroom, so that's nice. And you can see here putting some curtains on those giant windows, because you probably don't want people watching you while you're in the bathroom. So you know, and also a bit of toilet paper. I love doing that with the toilet paper. Kind of like it's a toilet paper roll, but if you clip it into the countertop, it looks like there's just some toilet paper on the counter, which I thought was kind of cool. And also putting in some details here, like some towels and a little bit of architectural sketches there, and a little floor mat, of course. And yeah, it's a pretty nice bathroom. Very simple though, and it gets the job done. So there you go, a nice full bathroom off the mudroom there. And Creative Style there was glitching out a bit. That's why I was paused for a second there, because I couldn't get the game to catch up to me. It's like, geez. Creative Style is such a pain sometimes, but I love it so much. So anyway, I just deal with it. And here you can see putting in some details to the dining room, because I have to finish that up, obviously. So there's a nice little china cabinet, and there's also the yellow horse. There it is. I only forgot it 1 time recently, I think. I only forgot it like 2 or 3 times total. So all my Sims 3 houses, I try to put that yellow horse in there. I don't know why. I just, like, I noticed like a couple of years ago that like every single one of my houses had that horse in it. I was like, why do I keep using that object? I like it, I guess. So then I made it a point to put it in all my houses. So also a neat coincidence with the dining chairs. That dining table seats 8 people. And you can see I put an extra chair there next to the china cabinet, so there's actually 9 chairs. And when I finished the house, I looked through all the bedrooms and realized there's 9 places for people to sleep. And there's 9 chairs for the dining table, which I thought was kind of perfect. So technically, if this house is at full capacity and there's 9 people in it, then there is technically enough chairs. I mean, in real life, obviously you could pull a chair over, but in The Sims, that chair has to sit on the side there, but we imagine it would be like real life, so there's enough chairs, and that was a coincidence. I was very happy with that the amount of chairs matched the amount of beds. So anyway, or amount of people that could sleep in the house, because there's not 9 beds, but there's 9 places to sleep, because there's double beds and bunk beds and stuff. You get the idea. Anyway, here you can see I'm putting in the kitchen, which came together very quickly. The kitchen has a door to the living room, so you can kind of bypass the dining room and mudroom and just go right to the kitchen from the living room. And there's also a back door or a side door as well. So this house technically has a door on all sides. There's a front door, there's a door on one side, there's a door on the back, and there's a door on the other side. So there's plenty of escape routes, I guess, in case you need to escape the house for some reason. So yeah, that's convenient, I suppose. And there's also some various details in here. There's also a little eating area in the kitchen too that seats 2 people, so it's a little breakfast nook, I suppose. And there's also some mats, some wicker mats, or a wicker mat. I love that wicker pattern, it looks so nice, so I used it on the outside mats too. Also putting a rug in the dining room because I forgot about it, so there you go, gotta get that in there. I also screwed up this thing around the fireplace the surround there on the floor. Anyway, this is the study we're moving on to now, which is a pretty simple room. It's small and it's kind of weirdly shaped, but it gets the job done. You got your desk in there. There's a computer on it, of course. There's also a chess table in here and a bookshelf, and you know, I don't know how much of the stuff is usable because it is kind of crammed in there. Like that chess table, I'm not sure if some of those chairs are usable because it's kind of placed with move objects in the corner, but anyway. I will come back to here we go, I'm still working on it. I thought I left, but I didn't. We're still working on the dining room, on the office, not the dining room. Working on the office, and while I do that, let me take a sip of water. Okay, so now the office is almost done, but not quite, but I'll finish it in a bit. And here I'm just doing some stuff. I'm putting the stair colors in because that's important. And here we go, we're back in the office. Told you not to worry. And a nice little rug there. I'm also going to put some painting stuff on the wall. You know, gotta make it look nice and detailed in here. And a lamp in the corner, of course. And I guess that's it. It's not a very big room. Maybe some details on the desk there, and some plants, of course. There's always room for plants, naturally. Yeah, so that's pretty much the office. And I'm also going to put some tile on the backsplash here in the kitchen. Just so it all kind of looks nice and finished off. So that's the first floor done. We're moving on now to the second floor of the house, where I have this weird nook, so I just kind of put a cabinet and a bookshelf in there. And there's these nice windows here at the landing, so I kind of put a little side table, and I think I put a mirror and some other stuff, so it's just kind of a nice little area at the top of the stairs. I used teapot lamp as well, so, you know, it looks kind of interesting. And of course there's some plants, a phone, and there's the mirror, so it's a nice little area there at the top of the stairs. And it's a very narrow hallway, but it's not a big deal. And this is the first bathroom on the second floor, so it's not a full bathroom. It's a hall bathroom, so technically anyone can use it, but it kind of corresponds with the bedroom across the hall. Or, I mean, not color-wise, but, you know, proximity-wise. And there's also a nice, you know, nice bit of plumbing stuff in here. Plumbing stuff. Some nice fixtures and fittings in here. You got a tub shower combination, and you have a sink and toilet. Of course, that would be pretty standard. And, you know, a little medicine cabinet. Pretty simple bathroom, but it gets the job done. You got some nice towels, some green towels, and yeah, some nice mats on the floor as well. And yeah, it's a pretty solid bathroom you got there. And moving on now to the guest bedroom. So this is the first guest bedroom on the second floor. It has, you know, a bed in it, and it's pretty nice. It's a very neutral color scheme. It, you know, is very soft and relaxing. It's kind of the idea, of course. And also putting in the nightstands, of course. And it's a nice kind of soft green color, like a soft green and gray color scheme, which is very nice. And I also put some paintings in the hallway, of course. Gotta get that in there. And yeah, so here I'm just putting in the wallpaper in the guest bedroom, which is kind of like a nice soft gray color. It looks like white, but it's not. There's a pattern to it. It's kind of a little boxes, which I thought was nice. Anyway, also putting in the dresser and a TV, because that's very nice to have, and a little bookshelf, of course. It's a pretty simple bedroom, but I like it. It's very elegant, I feel. You can see the pattern now on the wall. And there you can see the, I guess it's like a ottoman. Not really an ottoman, but yeah, I guess it is. At the end of the bed there, so you know, your Sims can sit there, I guess, if they want to. And there's also a mirror, of course, a stand-up mirror with some plants, and I also put a lamp on the floor there. And I will also put in another plant, of course. What do you expect? And some art, I guess, at some point. There you go. There's some art, beautiful art. Oop, the wall color is changing a little bit. There we go, I put it back. And the floor color also changes a bit, I think. Maybe not. Yeah, it does a little bit. There you go. And also I'm going to put in a rug, of course. And this bedroom has an ensuite bathroom, so you don't have to worry about using a guest bathroom. It has its own bathroom. And very nice. Also has a little stereo there. And yeah, there you go. It's a bedroom. It's wonderful. Put some more details in here, of course. And moving on now to the ensuite bathroom, which is pretty small. Again, it's the same size as the other bathroom. It's very similar, in fact, to the other bathroom. So you have, you know, your tub shower combination, your sink, your toilet. You have, that's it, basically. Has a nice window, I guess. And yeah, some nice tile, an interesting floor, and some towels, of course, and some toilet paper, other things that you'd hopefully have in a bathroom, and some mats on the floor as well. So there you go. Lovely, lovely little bathroom here. Also a painting as well. So there you go. Stunning. Now moving on to the master suite. So this bedroom is very large. It also has a very large ensuite bathroom, of course. It's also blue in color scheme, so it has a nice kind of oceany vibe to it, I guess. And it's also very sophisticated, though. Right now the bed is an awful color, but I do change it to gray and white. So, you know, it's a very like blue, white, and gray room, which I quite like. And we also have the fireplace, of course, and there's also a television over it, and it all lines up nicely. And there's also a balcony off of this room too that overlooks the ocean, which is very nice. And you can see here I changed the bed colors so they kind of fit in better. And there's the dressers, of course, which look nice. And, you know, got your double dressers, so each person has their own dresser, of course. And I also put a little sitting area in as well, so there's going to be like a little seat and a little footrest as well, so that'll be pretty nice. And yes, so it's a very nice bedroom. It all came together quite well, if I do say so myself. There's also a floor mirror, or a stand-up mirror there. Also, I was going to put 2 chairs in, but realized it looked like way too much furniture, so I just put 1 chair in with a footrest. It's just a coffee table, but I would imagine it's a place you could put your feet, so yeah. Anyway, there it is, and it's beautiful blue glory, and there's the coffee table for it. Also, some plants, of course, what do you expect? Gotta get those in there naturally. And yeah, I'll put a couple rugs in, of course. There it is. Speaking of the devil, there's the rug, and very nice colors on those rugs. Well, there'll be a second rug later, but very nice color on that rug, I guess. And yeah, so we're gonna move on to the bathroom relatively soon, I suppose. I'm not entirely sure, but you know, it'll happen eventually. I'm changing the bedspread color here a little bit. I'm just tweaking it around. And oh yeah, there's a painting on the wall. There it is, beautiful. I gotta get your artwork in. Also some details here on these dressers, so it looks like someone's actually living here and it's not like too pristine. And yeah, just a nice little painting there. So very simple but very elegant master bedroom. Also putting in some bedside clocks as well. So the master bathroom here is kind of like 2 separate rooms. You have the first area, which has your double sinks, your toilet, and your shower. The other room has just a bathtub, so it's kind of like behind this archway with some bunch of windows around it, and it's very nice. You know, you have it's just nice. It's like a nice little secluded area. I think I maybe should have put some curtains there so you can kind of like close the curtains and be like a separate room, but I didn't think of that, so oh well. But it still looks nice. I also used this interesting floor, which is from Generations, and it's like the only flooring from Generations. I don't know why it's been included, but there it is. And it looks kind of interesting, so you just have this kind of weird pattern with these different blue colors, and you know, it all goes well together. Also putting in the towels as well, which are nice things to have in a bathroom. You know, it'd be pretty bad if they weren't there. And also putting in, I'm going to put in some mirrors, or a mirror, I guess, and you know, just gotta get all the amenities in, I guess if you can call those amenities, and some rugs and some various other things. And yeah, it's a pretty nice bathroom, you know. It's nice. Well, actually, the upstairs bathroom is also very nice too. The 3rd floor bathroom is a very nice bathroom as well. So it kind of gives this one a run for its money, if you will. So, you know, but this is the master bathroom, so it just has that fancy name as well, you know. Anyhow, there's also a painting there in the what do you call that? The bathtub room, and some more towels. I mean, not towels, rugs around the place. And there's the second rug in the master bedroom. And yeah, so that's the master suite finished. Moving on now to the kids' room that's on the 2nd floor here. This bedroom is pretty small, but it also has a balcony. It's actually a bigger balcony than the master bedroom's balcony, so that's fancy. It also would also kind of corresponds with the bathroom across oh my gosh, I'm all over the place today. It also corresponds with the bathroom across the hall. So you know, it doesn't have an ensuite, but you know, you'd imagine that's the bathroom that would go with this bedroom. It also has those interesting windows there, which you can see. I'm not sure if they have glass in them or not, but it doesn't really matter because it's The Sims, so it's not really going to change anything. There's also a nice little dresser in here. I'm also going to put a bookshelf in as well, and some toys and stuff. So, you know, just some various things around the room. Of course, a fancy mirror because, you know, that's nice to have. And yeah, just some general plants and other details and just things to make it look nice. Also another mirror on that wall. I'll put some stuffed animals in, some posters, you know, just various things to make it look like it's a kid's room and not like just a guest bedroom. So, you know, it has to have some personality to it. And a little teddy bears, also a dollhouse there. And I put in some stuffed animals and some butterflies and some other things. Also a rug, of course, gotta have the rug. And yeah, so that's that bedroom. I think it's almost done here. Almost. So yeah. Anyhow, moving on now to the 3rd and final level. So up here we have a very nice bathroom. So this is the bathroom here. It has a separate water closet. So you have the toilet is tucked away behind a door there, and then it has double sinks, a shower and a tub. The reason I have such a nice bathroom up here is because there's 2 bedrooms on this level. So I'd imagine these 2 bedrooms would probably share this bathroom. So that's why I put oh my gosh, the double sinks and the separate toilets. So I guess like 2 people could use this bathroom at once. That's the idea anyway. So yeah, that's what I was thinking. Anyhow, putting in some mirrors and also kind of clips in the window, but that's okay. But I'm also putting in some towels, of course, your standard stuff. This bathroom is a pretty gray color scheme, so, that's a thing. And I quite like it. I think it's nice. And also getting in some nice beige towels or taupe towels. And some nice artwork and various other things. I also really quite like the floor in this bathroom, too. It's very interesting. It has a nice pattern to it. It's also a nice stone as well. And there's some mats on the floors and some other things as well, just some other details, some curtains. I guess those are nice to have. Makes it look kind of fancier. And also put in a little bit of artwork there. So anyway, also putting in a nice fancy plant here in the hallway, because why not? And now we have just 2 more bedrooms, and we're going to be done with this house build. Wow, this has been a long one, a long 2-part house build. I've been doing these voiceovers back to back, so I've been talking for like an hour straight. So yeah, that's why I'm kind of like messing. I'm getting a little sloppy, but it's okay. And yeah, so this is another guest bedroom. I guess it could be anyone's bedroom, but I designed it to be a guest bedroom. It has a double bed in it. Also, a very nice view of the ocean, which you'll see in the screenshots. Speaking of which, there are going to be some screenshots coming up after this building portion, which I hope you stick around for. And there's also links in the description below to download this house, and also links to my Twitter and my Instagram, which I would really appreciate it if you'd follow me in those places as well, So there's links down there for you to click, and yeah, so all the general information that you need to know is in the description. So yeah, and also all the expansion packs and stuff packs I've used on this house are listed on the exchange. I get a lot of questions about what like packs I use. If you go to the Sims 3 exchange, the download link there, and like click on expansion packs or like objects used or whatever, it's like a tab for it, and it'll show you all the expansions and stuff packs and store items that I use in this house. So it's just all there. You don't have to ask me, so just go check there first, and it's all that information is readily available to you. Anyway, this is the last bedroom here. It's just a kid's room. It has a bunk bed in it, and also it has a few bookshelves, various things. It's a smaller bedroom, but it looks nice. A very interesting wallpaper in here too. It's kind of like this yellowish kind of custard color, I guess. I don't know. It's interesting. I quite like it. And also putting in a nice little lamp there as well. And there's your bookshelves. I'll put in some toys, of course. One of the classic beanbag chairs. I love putting those in kids' rooms. And also put a dresser in that little nook over there. And, it's a pretty nice little bedroom. It's again small, but, it gets the job done. Putting in some toys, some stuff hanging from the ceiling. There's some posters, some, various things around the room. And yeah, so anyway, we're pretty much done here. I hope that you enjoyed this house build. I'm going to do some final touches, like painting in the areas your Sims can't go. I'm going to make them black. And also putting some wood, like around the areas where the roof would normally cover it. Just some last minute details here and there, just to make sure the house looks really nice and perfect. So you can see I'm doing that here. Just that looks very nice indeed. So anyway, I'm just going to do some more touch-ups here, putting in some brick along the retaining wall in the front of the house. So, you have that nice kind of finished off look, of course. And yeah, so putting in a bit of dirt terrain paint, and we're pretty much done here. So I hope you enjoyed. I really hope to see you next time. Enjoy the screenshots. And also I'm putting in some mats. Wow, I'm really off with this ending. I'm sorry. But anyway, I'll see you next time. Have a great day, everyone. And enjoy the rest of this video, I guess. Yeah, why not?
ghetto.